armor anytime soon. And it looks like Rain is not even going to be able to grab that yellow armor for a little while. Ooh, wow, popped right up into the ceiling, and that's going to knock him down quite a bit. Rain coming in for that Mega, not going to be able to grab it though. Dewey got there first and plasmaed him to death.
So the score is now 10-0.
10-0 and only about 4 minutes into the match, and we're seeing 6.5 minutes left on there. And this map is going pretty one-sided so far. Rain choosing DM6 as his map choice, and maybe with a little more room, he might be able to smarten up a little bit, but that remains to be seen. Rain and Dewey fighting for and with the LGs right in the middle there. And it's going to go to Dewey yet again. It comes down to aim, comes down to just skill and grabbing that armor. And Dewey definitely had the advantage at that point. Dewey moving back down to the grenade launcher, trying to maintain some control over the map, just spawning out. Wow, we had a little bit of lag there.
That was my mouse being plugged back in. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, Rain's having a hard time here, down 13 frags. And Dewey's going to challenge and take away that Mega one more time. Actually, it looks like either Rain got the Mega or Dewey got it and just got knocked around enough with the rockets. And but Dewey's still not losing any control of this map. He's just grabbed another pair of yellow armors, and there's really nothing that Rain can do about it. Again, he's just charging away without getting armor
as you
at
mentioned, Rain is being extremely aggressive right now, and the sheer fact is Dewey has the map control, and when it comes down to the sheer numbers like that, you're not going to get very far. All right, Dewey just grabbing that Mega health, moving back down, throwing some rockets around, maintaining his control of the map. You know, he's not always completely sure where Rain is, but he's going to be probing around with those rockets, and eventually he does kind of a sonar effect.
He just suicided there. -1 for Rain as he was swinging those rockets around. He slammed into a wall and did a lot of damage, a lot more damage to himself. It's one of those things, that's going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you.
Who did Rain move through to make it here to the finals today? Do you know?
I am actually not entirely sure, because the last time that I checked in with these guys was last night, and they still had a couple of rounds to go.
Oh, looks like Dewey took that rocket to the face. Looks like Dewey was really wanting to grab that Mega. Rain was able to press that a little bit and throw a rocket as he made his retreat. And let's see if Rain can use that to get back on the board. There any momentum there, he just lost.
Yeah, no, Rain did have an opportunity. He wanted the health, but he didn't have the position. And Dewey was set and ready to go. He had that upper position, had the best weapon in that situation is the shotgun.
Absolutely.
Close range, boom, boom, down goes Rain, and Rain lost any advantage that he might have been able to put together.
And we're seeing some skillful use of the grenades in this map, which have gotten a bit of a facelift for Quake Live, and I do like seeing that a whole lot. And again, we're seeing a lot of close, not always perfect, but fairly good item control from Dewey. And more often than not, on the Mega, he's spot on.
Now we're going to switch over to Rain's point of view here and take a look.
There's that Mega popping up. Rain's going to be going for it, but those grenades are going to say no, and Dewey's going to take both the frag and the Mega health. Rain moving along, grabbing that upper yellow armor, moving down, grabbing the LG. Now he might make a push here with the LG.
And I hear he'd be smart to just wait for that armor there.
Yeah.
And Dewey is pushed in on him, and he didn't have a better stack. I think Rain's best choice to run.
Yep.
But he just does not seem to want to do that.
His movement is definitely looking like, okay, I've got a yellow, I've got an LG, time to press forward. And that's the way he's been moving throughout the entire match. And every single time, Dewey puts him down.
Right, and it's the kind of thing where, okay, if your aim isn't as good as your opponent's, then you need to somehow get a better stack than your opponent.
Yep.
And you can do that by running away, by learning how to survive, and basically waiting for your opponent to mess up, not get an item that you need that will put you in the advantageous position in order to try to get the frag.
Now we've seen Dewey using some tactics along the lines of using an important item like the Mega Health or Armor to lure an opponent in for the shot.
Yeah.
But with someone like Rain, he's just not attempting to control the armor well enough where that's really even necessary, as we're seeing right now. Dewey's just able to bounce around and
nice
take these
shaft
frags
work.
off almost at will.
Nearly flawless shaft work there by Dewey. Just pulled Rain apart. There was nothing Rain could do. He was stuck in the air, and I think that was well done. You know.
It was. We're seeing a lot of beautiful shots from Dewey, and DM6 is definitely going to be a great place, a great opportunity for Dewey to pull even more of those off. But I do enjoy seeing these grenades being used effectively in this map. With all the different elevations and all the different corners and, you know, tight corridors, they definitely do come in handy.
Well, actually, they are extremely useful when you're playing against a really aggressive
someone
player.
you know, charging right in front of you.
Exactly. Who's going to try to take those corners? And is he going up that jump pad? That's a death sentence right there. Even though he got Dewey down to 44 health and 52 armor, you know, the instant that you hit that jump pad and your opponent has the higher ground and, even worse, the LG out, you're just not going to survive. It's a very easy motion to track with your LG.
Absolutely. And Rain's been making a push up those water stairs quite a bit, and it's never quite working out for him. We see Dewey popping up in the air at least 2 or 3 times so far in this match, and just finishing him off with the rocket, pinning him against the wall. Rain getting chased here. And even now, we're not seeing Dewey, you know, just blindly rush in, just go for his opponent. Now we're seeing him back off a little bit, maintain control of the map.
He went and restocked. He was low on armor and he went and restocked, yeah.
So he's keeping an eye on his HUD at the same time, you know, which is, you know, definitely something you need to be doing. Oh, Rain's pulling out the gauntlet. That's a little bit of a hint of frustration there.
Oh, there's only about 8 seconds left to go.
And this map is definitely over. We're looking, oh, wow, nice frag from Rain.
Yeah, Rain gets another frag here with about 3 seconds left to go.
34-2 is the final score.
31% for Dewey, the best weapon being the rocket launcher, and Rain clocking in at 26%, the best weapon, the lightning gun. And
we will be seeing QZ DM6 campgrounds redo for the second map. And I would assume that, well, my reasoning would be if you're the down player on some of these things, and you know, the first map is going to go to your opponent, you don't exactly want to pick, you know, the most ubiquitous map in the selection as your pick. You might want to pick something a little bit more obscure where, you know, you feel you might be more comfortable than your opponent, so at least you can, you know, play the map a little bit better. Something like DM6, you know, we've seen Dewey do things like, you know, grab the red armor, immediately rocket jump back up to the bridge, and then land right on the Mega Health as it spawns.
Yeah. Well, and actually one of the things I'm expecting to see from Dewey, railgun.
Yep.
He's really solid with that railgun.
Absolutely.
And we saw Rain yesterday not quite as sharp with it. And so I think, again, yeah, like you're saying, the choice of DM6 is going to be really, I'm not sure it's going to help Rain out.
No.
Because it basically gives Dewey another,
probably
another gun in his arsenal.
Exactly.
And of course, unlike House of Decay, I think on DM6 you can really lock down every single item there. And we're probably going to see Dewey get a chance to do it.
And
there's only one red, one yellow, and one
starting.
Mega. Here we go.
And we see Dewey getting a nice spawn right in front of that Mega Health.
And he's
waiting.
Yeah.
Oh.
He waits to throw off the timing and figure out where his opponent is. He doesn't want to just grab that item and move on. So he's got himself a Mega and yellow armor start. Rain
nice pop up with the rocket.
Yeah, fantastic. He's down to 81, down to 1 health.
1 health, 26 now with that.
Rain's aggression almost paid off there.
Almost.
That was a nice spin shot by Rain. But we're going to have red armor up on its platform. Rain coming in, might be able to win this. And switch up to the MG.
Oh boy.
Has Dewey now, not like the switch to the plasma. He's going to be able to dodge rockets here and just flood that entrance. Here comes the Mega Health. And Dewey is back in it. So Rain's chance at this point should be
beautiful.
Rain should honestly just be sitting at red and having the upper. Basically, he should have been where Dewey just rocket jumped to. He should have been sticking up there on the bridge, waiting for Dewey to come around and basically try to beat Dewey back from that location, scare him off, and then capture.
Oh, we got a nice frag right off the spawn. Two of them right off of that. Oh, God.
Oh, that's awful. All right, so 5-0. That'll take the wind out of your sails completely.
Yeah.
And
And I agree, it is probably something that could be edited about this map that